Today we will see how to create database users in Postgres and how to do it the right way. Let's begin. I will give the two of you access to the data of our cat hotel. Do you already have pgAdmin installed?
Yes, I have.
Sure.
Perfect. Now I'm connecting to our server. Jay and Gianna, remember this host name. You will need it to connect. And here's how I create new users in SQL. This one's for you, Jay.
Are you creating two users for me?
No, this one is a group role, and this one is a user. Let me explain how this works. In Postgres, there are database roles, and they are of two types, group roles and users. In SQL, they are both called roles, as you can see here. They are essentially the same thing, and the difference is this. If I give the role a login and a password, then it can be called a user because you can use it to log into the database. But if I don't give it this login right, then it can only be used as a bundle of rights, or you could say a template. The purpose of that is this. Imagine we need to hire more data analysts. So then, instead of giving all of them same rights over and over again, I just use the template. And even though we don't have plans to hire anybody, I'm still doing this because this is the standard, good practice. So the typical privileges or rights will be assigned to the group role analyst, and your user will belong to that group, and that's J. And by the way, I have done that for myself too. My individual user, Catman, belongs to the group admin.
But my name is only one letter, J.
One letter usernames is bad practice.
Can we change to something else then?
How about analyst_J then?
Okay.
Any more questions?
Why is the password like this? And is it even okay that it's in plain text?
Good question. This is a temporary password, which means that I'm only creating it so that Jay can log in for the first time, and then he will have to change it immediately. Okay, so I'm creating this user. Jay, connect with this user now. Show me your pgAdmin. Right-click on Servers, Register, Server. Any name like Cat Hotel. Then in tab Connection, type the host name that you saw. In username, your analyst_J and the password that you saw. And now save.
Cool, I'm connected. And I can see everything here.
You can only see the metadata or the data about the data, but you can't see any actual data because I haven't granted you the rights yet. I'm in the process.
But you already granted something there.
No, I only granted the right to select data to analyst group role, and then I granted analyst group role rights to user analyst_J, but I haven't yet executed this. So basically I gave you the keys to the rooms, but not the key to the building yet. That's why your error says permission denied for schema. Schema's the building. And here's the SQL that gives you the key to the building or the schema, but I haven't pressed enter yet. I will only do that after you change your password. I'm going to make a point here because you really need some password education.
Okay.
Go to login group roles, find yourself. Right-click properties, go to tab definition and type new password. And don't use your usual system for passwords. If Gianna knows your passwords, then someone else could also guess them.
Wait, what?
They are totally easy to guess.
Yes, so choose something not guessable.
All right.
Now I'm pressing enter here, granting access to hotel schema to the group role analyst. And because you are the member of this group role, you also get that access automatically. That's the convenience of groups.
I can see the data. Can I edit it?
No, you can only do select. You can't do insert or update or anything else.
She doesn't trust you, Jay.
It's not a matter of trust. It's the principle of least privilege. Each user gets the minimum amount of rights to do the necessary job. A data analyst typically only needs to see the data, but doesn't need to change it. It's the standard security practice. And now you, Gianna. So you are a developer, and the minimum rights for you will be different. It will be a mix of read-only and write access. Here, by the way, instead of writing role Gianna with login password, we can simply use a shorthand, create user, and then password. Also, you see how I'm varying the password? It's not the same like for J, and it's somewhat different. And even though it's temporary, I make it different and not easily guessable every time. Now, go log in with this and change it like you saw Jay do it. And in the meantime, I will grant you the rights.
I've changed the password.
See, I'm giving you read-only access only to these two tables, according to the principle of least privilege, because for your kitchen application, you need data about cats and bookings, but you don't need any other data.
But my app will have to create more tables and data.
Yes, and for that, I will create you a dedicated space. Note how I have this prefix hotel here. Hotel is the main schema that I mentioned before and compared to the building. You can also imagine that that's like a folder. I will create you your own folder where you will have all the rights and all the freedom to experiment with your app, to create new tables, change them, add data, delete data, drop everything, whatever. So I'm creating you a schema kitchen and granting all the rights within that schema.
That's a lot of typing. Why is it so complicated in SQL?
I'm only typing it out because I want to show you how it looks. If I was doing it by myself, I would automate all of this with scripts. Database professionals always automate everything.
I like automation. I would have no patience for this.
And we're done. Check if you can create a new table in your kitchen schema.
Nice.
So, what have we learned today? What principles?
The principle of least privilege.
And
And that individual roles need to be part of group roles.
and J?
And that one-letter usernames is bad practice.
Yes, but no, passwords.
Should not be easy to guess. Not even the temporary passwords, and they need to be changed immediately.
Very good.
Indeed good. I just tried to log in as Jay and I didn't manage to guess his password.
Then we learned a lot today. Well done, both of you. Until next time.
See you.
Bye.
Before you go, just one more thing. Thank you.